It was a sweltering summer morning in the dense jungles of the Amazon basin. A team of construction workers had been sent to clear a remote area for a new eco-resort. The project was controversial, with environmentalists protesting the destruction of the rainforest, but the company had pushed forward, promising minimal ecological impact. As the workers hacked through the thick undergrowth, one of them, a burly man named Carlos, suddenly froze. "Dios mío!" he shouted, pointing at something massive coiled around a tree. The team gathered around, their tools dropping to the ground in shock. Before them was a gargantuan anaconda, its body as thick as a barrel, and its length stretching farther than they could see. The snake was motionless, its eyes glazed over. At first, they thought it was dead, but then it twitched, sending the workers scrambling back in terror. The foreman, a grizzled veteran named Miguel, radioed for help.
"We've got a situation here. A massive snake, biggest I've ever seen. We need wildlife experts now."
News of the giant anaconda spread like wildfire. Within hours, a team of herpetologists and wildlife rescuers arrived, along with a documentary crew eager to capture the event. The snake, estimated to be over 30 feet long, was lethargic, likely due to a recent meal. The experts decided it was safe to attempt a capture and relocation. The operation was tense. Using ropes and pulleys, the team carefully immobilized the snake, which thrashed weakly but lacked the energy to fight back. As they loaded it onto a flatbed truck, one of the scientists, Dr. Elena Morales, noticed something unusual. The snake's midsection was bulging unnaturally, as if it had swallowed something far larger than its usual prey. "What on earth could it have eaten?" she muttered, her curiosity piqued. The snake was transported to a nearby research facility, where a team of veterinarians and biologists prepared to examine it. The atmosphere was electric with anticipation. The documentary crew filmed every moment, knowing this could be the discovery of a lifetime. As the team began their examination, they noticed the snake's breathing was labored. Dr. Morales suggested performing an ultrasound to determine the cause of the swelling. The screen lit up, revealing a mass inside the snake's stomach. But it wasn't the shape of a deer or a capybara. It was something far more bizarre. "Wait a minute," one of the vets said, squinting at the screen. "Is that a metal box?" The room erupted in murmurs. How could a metal box end up inside a snake in the middle of the Amazon? The team decided to perform a careful extraction. Under anesthesia, the snake was opened and the object was removed. It was indeed a metal box, about the size of a shoebox, covered in strange symbols and rusted from years of exposure. The box was carefully cleaned and examined. The symbols etched into its surface were unlike anything the researchers had ever seen, a mix of ancient hieroglyphs and modern alchemical signs. Dr. Morales, who had a background in archaeology, was particularly fascinated. "This isn't just any box," she said. "It's a puzzle, and I think it's meant to be opened." The team worked for hours, trying to decipher the symbols. Finally, they discovered a sequence that seemed to unlock the box. With bated breath, they opened it, revealing a collection of strange artifacts, a crystal vial filled with a glowing liquid, a map made of a material that felt like skin, and a journal written in a language no one could understand. The journal's pages were filled with sketches of the jungle, notes about hidden temples, and warnings about the guardians of the forest. Dr. Morales realized they had stumbled upon something far bigger than a giant snake. This was evidence of a lost civilization, one that had gone to great lengths to protect its secrets. The discovery made headlines around the world. The research team, now joined by archaeologists and historians, decided to follow the map found in the box. It led them deep into the Amazon, to a region so remote that even the indigenous tribes avoided it. The journey was treacherous. The team faced venomous snakes, treacherous terrain, and sudden storms. But the map was accurate, and after days of travel, they found themselves standing before an ancient temple, overgrown with vines and hidden from the world for centuries. As they entered the temple, they realized it was not abandoned. Strange carvings adorned the walls, depicting giant snakes as protectors of the temple. In the center of the main chamber was a pedestal, on which rested another box, identical to the one found inside the anaconda. The team approached the pedestal cautiously. Dr. Morales opened the box, revealing a second journal. This one was written in a language she could partially understand. It spoke of a powerful elixir, capable of granting immortality, but at a great cost. The liquid in the crystal vial was a key ingredient, and the temple was a testing ground for those deemed worthy. As they read further, they realized the giant anaconda was no ordinary snake. It was one of the guardians mentioned in the journal, a creature genetically altered by the ancient civilization to protect their secrets. The snake had swallowed the first box to keep it safe, but its age and the strain of its unnatural size had weakened it. The team debated what to do next. Some wanted to take the elixir and study it, while others feared the consequences of tampering with something so powerful. In the end, they decided to leave the temple as they found it, sealing it once more and vowing to keep its location a secret. The giant anaconda was released back into the wild, its health restored by the veterinarians. The research team returned to civilization, forever changed by their experience. The documentary they filmed became a global sensation, sparking debates about the ethics of exploration and the mysteries that still lie hidden in the world. As for the box and its contents, they were placed in a secure vault, awaiting further study. Dr. Morales often wondered if they had made the right choice in leaving the temple untouched. But deep down, she knew some secrets were better left buried. And so, the legend of the giant snake and the lost temple became a cautionary tale, a reminder that the world is full of wonders and dangers beyond our understanding. If you found this story touching and inspiring, please like the video, share it with others, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for following along, and we'll see you next time for more uplifting tales.